Hello girlfriends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Jody and it's great to have you join me again this week. So this week we are doing something kind of new. I have kind of mentioned it a little bit before in some of my other videos, I believe, but this is going to be a chat with me as I style. So as I'm styling, I'm going to be revealing the products like as I go, and so maybe it'll keep your interest as to what I'm going to pull out next. But I'm also going to be chatting about other things. And today I have some ideas about chatting where I want to take this channel, where I want to kind of grow my YouTube. So I hope you stick around, and I'd love to hear your feedback below in the comments. And so if this is something you're interested in, and to see how I got this hairstyle, please keep watching. Okay, girlfriends, we are in the middle of summer when I am shooting this, and I just kind of want to keep it simple, but I do want to experiment. I do want to have fun. So this is just going to be a little mix up of different products that I'm using, somewhat to use up my stash and somewhat just to experiment. So the first product I'm going to be applying is the Mixed Chicks Leave-In Conditioner. And this isn't really like a product review session. This is just more a chat with me type deal. I might turn these into question and answer sessions, kind of. We'll see. I'm not sure how well I'll be able to focus on multitasking in that regards, but we'll see. So basically, I just want to explain kind of where I see my channel, or I would like to see my channel heading in the future. We have the clock going, sorry. Give me a minute. On the other half, I'm going in with this. But anyways, where I see my channel going in the future is I still love to focus on hair a lot, but I also like to make it a little bit more of like some lifestyle content and maybe hobby content. So I'm still working out the details of this and just how exactly I want to incorporate things in, but I'd love your input. One of my hobbies that I would love to incorporate in to some extent is cookie decorating. I have done sugar cookie cutouts for ages now, and I have decorated them with royal icing. I can do buttercream, but I prefer to decorate with royal icing. I just feel like I can get a little bit more creative with that. Now, I used to do this a lot more often, that cookie decorating, but I've kind of let it fall by the wayside just because I have my hands in so many things and there's only so much I can do at one time in my free time. And right now my free time is dedicated a lot to YouTube. But let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in. I'd also like to see my channel incorporate, like I said, just some maybe lifestyle around the house things. I have a dog, Elmo, that I am very passionate, love a lot, and maybe incorporate him in some. But I also, my job and career, whatever you want to call it, it might be changing here in the future, and I'm kind of making plans for that. So I guess I'm starting at this from kind of a backwards way, but let me just say, I grew up on a family farm, and I love that life. By the way, I'm using this as my first gel. So I grew up at, whoa, that was loud. Okay, that was odd. I've never heard it make that sound before. So I grew up on a family farm, and I really miss that in so many ways. It wasn't practical for me necessarily when I was younger to really help out on that. I mean, my family would always take my help, but there wasn't a space for me to fill, so to speak. And now there's getting to be a space. And so I'm thinking about stepping back into that role. So I went to see if my current job I'm in, I'm kind of weaning my way out of that. And I'm debating if I want to share what my current job is, and I don't think I will, just for the protection of that job. So I don't believe I'm going to share what my current job is, but at least not at this point. But I'm weaning my way out of my current job, and trying to get back into the family farming. And so I feel like I'm a little bit at loss because the technology with all the tractors, and I don't feel like I'm that mechanically inclined. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting in over my head. We shall see, but I want to be helpful. I love working with my family, and I think it would be just a great blessing and opportunity to just give back to how much that they have given me, and to just see the farm thrive for another generation, hopefully. So that is something I am very passionate about and would potentially like to incorporate, because eventually I see that becoming a very big part of my life. We'll see, but I do see it becoming a very big part of my life if things continue as a kind of tentatively planned. Last product I'm going in with is the Natural Mother's Curl Talk Hard Hold Gel. Just a little bit, and I'm going to do this upside down and probably put a little bit more water with this product. So, okay, I wet my hair down a little bit more, and I also wet my product down just to help it smooth over and disperse better. I feel like this style with me and talk with me as I'm going, chit chat with me, has gone really fast. I feel like I'm almost done with the product application, and I haven't really gotten a whole lot out. But I'm just basically trying to say that while hair content is always going to be a passion of mine as far as I can see, I do want to expand and try to incorporate new things. So let me know if that is something that you would like to see. If you have suggestions for your, like for me, I would love to hear those too. Okay, so I have all the products in my hair now, and I feel like I have a hair on my face. There I do. So altogether, what I styled with was the Mixed Chicks Leave-In Conditioner, the Garnier Fructis Curl Shape Defining Spray, and I have used these two products before in combination. It's been quite a while because this is only my second time using this, and I think it was probably back in the fall of 2020. I'm not really sure. And then I also topped it up with this Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Long Lasting Hard Hold Definition because it's summertime and I just want to give my hair, my curls, a little extra protection against the heat and humidity. So I really don't know what we're going to get. I know I've tested these two products out before. I admit I forgot to test this one with it, so hopefully it's going to turn out okay. And then to wash with, which maybe I should have started with, I did my Sacred Tiara shampoo from Carol's Daughter, and that's one of my favorites. I've almost got it used up, so running really low on that. I love that, but I'll be happy to have it used up. And then I also used this little sample packet from Briogeo. It was their Superfoods Avocado Kiwi Mega Moisture Hair Mask. So this is really popular for curlies with like tighter textures, more dry hair. My hair, it can get dry, but it usually doesn't feel too terribly dry. But this time it did, and I think it had to do with a gel that I used more recently, along with some hairspray issues that I'll talk about another time. So I'm going to wet plot my hair, and then I am going to diffuse it, and I'll come back and we'll finish this up. Okay, girlfriends, I am back with my hair fully diffused, and it's not looking too bad, at least not in this lighting. However, when I first scrunched it out, I really didn't care for it that much. There was a cast due to the gel, but it just, some areas didn't look that good. And I think if I would flip my part over the other way, this was the area I didn't really like. I don't know if it didn't get the product on it that the other side got, but I mean, it's okay. It's not my favorite wash day, but I do remember when I initially tried these two, I really liked it, and I actually marked it down, and I have a little notebook kind of that I keep some notes in, and I really marked it down as a product or a combo that I really liked. And so, you know, I thought I'd give it a try again, and maybe it just has to do, and maybe it just has to do with the summer weather. Maybe this isn't a combo that's best suited for the summer weather, and maybe it was this other gel that I added on top. Maybe this just didn't play as nicely. Like I said, it's not bad, but it does feel pretty lightweight. it doesn't feel quite as moisturized as I still had hoped it would feel. I'm not sure what that's about. I do have this nice curl here though, by the way. Like this is just like, bam, look at me. Pay attention to me. So that is nice. Like I said, it's not bad. It's just not what I was anticipating exactly. I couldn't fully remember what it had left me with since I had tried it last. It had been so long. So part of my whole reason for doing these chat with me's is to use up some products that I already have, hopefully to show you some of my favorite combinations that I have discovered over time, but also just to use up some products and just kind of experiment and see what you get from it. So this was one of those experiments that I thought might lead to something that I really, really liked. And so, you know, you win some, you lose some. Okay, so thank you for joining me for my first chat with me. I really appreciate you sticking around if you did stick around to this point. I still feel pretty new at this. It's kind of awkward just trying to talk about different things. I'm not used to talking about different things other than the hair products that I'm working with. And so it's just a little different. Gotta get used to it. So until I see you again next week, have a great day. Bye.